Tom and Mary Casey Stadium on the campus of Albany. Still a lot to determine before the playoffs begin. The first of 6 games this weekend. Redwoods and Whipsnakes, one of the best rivalries in the PLL, will be played for the second time this year. Kyle Bernlohr in net for Whipsnakes. Perhaps the All-Star game put him back on track. He struggled in his 2 starts prior to the break, including Week 5 against Redwoods. He stopped 61% last time out. Hard to hang an 11-6 loss on the goaltending. Bernlohr was good in that game. The All-Star game MVP was Redwood goalie Tim Troutner. He was pulled last time out in favor of Jack Kelly at halftime. Redwoods lost the game 15-12 to Archers. Last time out, though, only 7 goals allowed against Whipsnakes in Week 5 in Minneapolis.
Garnsey things, but so be it.
There's the first save for Bernlohr as he handled that shot on the run from Bertrand. Janachuk on the run. Troutner got a piece of it, pops up in the air, and that ball came back down to Troutner. Last week against Waterdogs. There's Matt Rambo. Rocks back and shoots, save made. Jay Carlson got his rebound, couldn't find the net. It went right to Zed Williams and back, and then a 2-point try goes wide.
Jay Carlson doesn't miss many of those. Always got to be mindful of him on rebounds. He just has a knack for the ball in tight.
Rambo doesn't miss many of those either.
Yeah.
Nardella throws it out. Let's go down onto the sideline. Paul Burmeister with more on Sergio Perkovic.
He's standing right behind Sergio. He took a hard forearm slash. He's all buckled up with the
Barry Bonds type elbow guards, right? Here's Miles Jones trying to create a little bit of space. Switches, throws it off for Henningsberg, and that one came in and hit Bernlohr. Couldn't corral the rebound. It went up in the air, and it's grabbed and secured by Matt Dunn.
He takes it right off the side of his helmet.
Save was made by Troutner with time running down on the shot clock, and the ball picked up by Garrett Epple. 10. Kavanaugh still poking and prodding. Sets up with a shot that bounced up high, and Bernlohr couldn't initially find it, but it stayed out of the net, and then a long heave. Either way, it's still Redwoods' ball, and a save made by Bernlohr in tight on Kavanaugh. Atlas tomorrow. Let's go down to the field and Paul Burmeister. Paul?
Joe, you're off to a nice start against TD Ierlan. What's something you have to keep in mind when you go up against him?
Every single possession matters in this game. As you can see, 3-3, we're knotted up after the first.
Matt Rambo, look at the feed, and a nice job defensively to stop that try from John Hawes. Epple knocked it free, and then he went diving after Carlson, couldn't come up with it, and now it's Janachuk around the crease. Janachuk comes back, and Troutner fights it off. There's another save by Troutner. The ball went behind him and helped away from the crease by Eddie Glazner. And looking. Shot clock down to 5. Jones, an off balance 2. Knocked down by Bernlohr. Was unsure of its location for a moment, but he's able to come up with it. Nothing there initially, so he feeds to Rambo. Rambo from a sharp angle, stared down by Troutner. Connor Kirst, the rookie from Rutgers. Kirst won't go.
Kick save by Troutner. I'm trying to get Jones and Pinnell in that big little. But with the way Jones is playing right now, just let him attack the short stick, right?
Gutterding shot didn't have a whole lot on it. Troutner able to make the save. Around for Kavanaugh. Slide came from Earhart. Pass came out for Perkovic, who rolls away and shoots, and the stop made by Bernlohr. Had to throw his body in front of that one. See the progressive game flow. That might have been a 2-pointer as well from Perkovic.
Him in, but
that shot by Gutterding was handled by Troutner. The ball came back right around that crease. That is 6 points on 9 Redwoods goals. Kavanaugh. Garnsey found himself alone. What a save by Bernlohr.
Absolute robbery. Left side of your screen in the progressive game flow. Garnsey, big pump. He thinks he's got an empty net, and Bernlohr's recovery from that initial fake to cover up the open part of the cage. Remarkable.
Up against Nardella and Colin Squires. And his night is done And they've lost all 3 faceoffs since. Chanachuk wide open, good look. Troutner tracked it the whole way. As Zed Williams' pass snared by Hawes, he was able to get the shot away, and Troutner lost it. The pass in front, and now he scores.
There was contact when Troutner had it. Here's Hawes' first attempt. You can see Troutner, the save. Kind of a bang-bang play. It looks like Carlson was going for the ball, and Troutner actually didn't have possession because it was floating in air. Williams got 5 goals, and Nardella's north of 60% shooting.
A save made by Bernlohr on a try from Pinnell to dive around the crease. There is 8 games in a row, including 2 championships.
You're going to see on the strong dodge there by Pinnell. Dunn goes for that one-hand wrap.
7 seconds to go. Perkovic to Miles Jones. Jones drops it. Up again. Can't come up with it. And the Whipsnakes defense does the job at the end. They hang on for a 14-12 win.